Hello, everyone. It's your girl, Chiquis, and you've reached the voicemail box for Dear Chiquis. I'm here to give you advice on anything and everything you need help with. Maybe you're going through a breakup. Maybe you're having issues with your family. Or maybe you need help figuring out how to balance your checkbook or how to start a business. Whatever the case is, I want to hear from you. Remember, these are my thoughts and opinions, and if you're suffering from an issue or hardship, you should seek help from a qualified professional. All right, now go ahead and leave your question at the sound of the beep.
Hola, Chiquis, ¿cómo estás? I would tell you my name, but no quiero que nadie se entere de esto. It's pretty embarrassing. I admire the woman that you are. I follow you. I listen to you. My 3 little girls know who Chiquis Rivera is, or Chiquis Sanchez now. But I know we just have 90 seconds, so te voy a decir rápido mi situación, so hopefully you can give me some advice. I've been married for 16 years. And basically, since I've gotten married, it's never been good, but there's moments that are good, right? And he's always sworn his love to me, but unfortunately, he has cheated on me twice that I know of. He has an addictive behavior. So he's cheated on me twice. The first time it was a 3-year affair with this girl in Mexico. And, you know, he has businesses over there. He's well off over there. And he's been that provider in our family. But this last time, I caught him in a 7-year affair. He made a whole conversation and told her, you know, I'm going to call you with my wife on the phone and you're going to say this. And she did. She said, oh, yeah, like it's over, you know, I'm moving states. And they literally planned this whole charade and it wasn't true. And I caught him. That's when we went to court, put the restraining order because she was saying she was going to kill herself if he didn't go back with her. Basically, this woman now, this last time that I caught them, said that she doesn't have anyone else, that she only has him. And if, you know, she has all this debt, how is she going to pay for it? That the least that he could do, because she's been with him for 7 years, the least that he could do is pay an insemination for her to have a baby, because apparently she's this delusional thinking she has mistress rights. And he la mandó a la fregada. I don't know if it's true or false, but he calls, he sobs on the phone, he swears up and down he's going to change. He started all these things, and that's very convincing. I don't know if you know about narcissistic behavior, but I'm starting to think that this is what this is. And I wanted to ask you, like, what should I do? Should I just really let it go? Because I feel like I cannot handle this anymore.
Oh my God, I need to take a deep breath. You guys. I am floored. I'm dumbfounded. Okay. I think you know the answer. You're asking me because you know, and you just want confirmation. And I'm going to be your big sister or your little sister or whatever it is that you need right now. But you are dealing with a narcissist. I'm sorry to break it to you, but it does not seem that he will change. It's been 16 years. He's had not only let's just say it's a one night stand and you catch him and dude, full on relationships. There has been an emotional connection there. One of 3 years, one of 7 years. Now this woman, first of all, I'm sorry, but this last one, the 7 years, like, what are you, what? Where does he find these women first, like that are willing to just be in a secretive relationship with a married man? And like, she has no self-worth. Anyways, we're not talking about her. She needs help. Like, I'm sorry. And I'm not trying to be mean. I do feel that people can change, but if he did it again, babe, and then did it for 7 years and had this woman lie and she wants a baby. Like, how do we know that he doesn't have babies out there in the world? First of all, I think you need to grab your shit and you need to leave him. That's what I really think you need to do. Absolutely. I would tell this to my sister. I would tell this to my best friend. I would tell this to any woman. I don't know. I hope I'm never in that situation. I really hope I'm never in that situation because I can't even say what I would do on this podcast because it wouldn't be right. I'd probably be in jail. Let's just leave it there. But I think you need to grab your shit and I think you need to love yourself and you need to divorce him. And you've been with him long enough. I don't think you guys have a prenup. I think you need to ask for, if you guys have kids, you need your child support, you need your spousal support. You need to get away from this man because he's going to do it again. I'm sorry. Unless he's going to therapy and life coaching and has someone that's going to keep him accountable. If he's doing all of those things and you see a drastic change, then okay. But I think es te está dando a tole con el dedo. Like he's just telling you what you want to hear, and he's going to always live another life because he can, because he has the money to do so, and because he's finding these women that don't value themselves enough to have a man that's just theirs. And yeah, that's what I think. And I'm sorry, but I think someone needs to tell you straight up because you are in a very bad situation. And you're going to, if you stay with this person, you're going to maybe have another child, which babies are always a blessing, but your life is going to just go right by you and you're going to regret not doing it sooner. So I think you just need to find the courage and pray to God to give you the courage and the wisdom to do what you got to do. But you need to love yourself and give yourself your place because he's never going to respect you. Ya te ve la cara de tonta. And I know that sounds harsh, but that is the truth. I hope things get better and hopefully you come back and update us. And, I hope that you take it to heart, what I'm telling you, because I promise you I have your best interest at heart. I don't know you, but I want the best for you as a woman because you deserve it. But you need to know that you deserve it. I'm going to leave it at that, guys. Te mando un fuerte abrazo, mujer. Un fuerte abrazo. Okay, guys, we're going to move on to our second listener who is also anonymous.
Would you ever have someone carry your baby, have a surrogate?
Oh, hi. Straight to the point. I like that. Funny enough, there is a rumor going around right now that I am pregnant, that we are pregnant with a surrogate. That is not true. It's completely false. I would not be opposed to it. I would be open to it if that was the only option I had. With the miscarriage that I just had, I feel like my body is telling me that I can get pregnant. I'm going to see my doctor soon and figure that out, but I wouldn't be opposed to it. I mean, Emilio and I have talked about it and he is open to it. He just says, I want us to try first. And if not, then let's do a surrogate. So that is my truth. So yeah, we'll see. I will keep you updated. Thank you so much for your question. Alrighty, guys. The last anonymous question. Let's see.
Did you ever experience bullying when you were younger in your childhood?
Oh, good question. I did. Experience bullying. My earliest memory of bullying was in maybe the 5th grade. I think that's when it started, where I really remembered I was gaining weight. I was going through something that no one knew about, which was my sexual abuse. My mom wasn't doing well financially, and she was like the sole provider. So I would have to go to school wearing her clothes. And, my mom was barely learning how to like wash and stuff. She was a young mom. So a lot of the clothes had like bleach stains on them and I had to wear them. And like, it was a rough time, and I would get bullied for my weight and for being poor and all this stuff. So yes. And now, even as an adult, my weight has always been a topic of conversation. So I've been bullied for that. So yeah, it's something that's very real in my life, and which is why I'm a huge advocate for it, because especially now in this social media world that we live in, people just feel so comfortable and so brave to just talk shit behind a computer or a telephone. And that's why I'm writing a book, guys, a children's book about bullying. It's called The Girl Who Sings to Bees, and it's regarding that bullying, because I think that's where it starts. It starts in the home, of course, but also speaking to these children when they're little and showing them that it's not okay. Because I feel like the people that bully are children that have, I feel like, not a good example at home, and there are things going on in their homes. That's my personal opinion. But yeah. To answer your question, yes. Unfortunately, yes. But thank God now I can talk about it and help others. So anyways, thank you all for your questions. I appreciate it. I'm really, listener number one, I am really praying for you. I'm praying for your heart. I'm praying for strength for you. I'm sending you positive energy, healing energy. May God give you the courage and the wisdom, that security and that confidence that you need as a woman to walk away from this relationship that is not serving your highest good. And so it is, and so it will be. Amen. Sorry, guys. I just felt the need to pray for her. You guys, thank you for listening. If you have a question, it could be about literally anything. my personal life, like you saw here, they're asking me different questions. I'm open to answering any type of question. There's nothing that scares me. So please feel free to leave your question at speakpipe.com/Chiquis and Chill podcast. I'll catch you on the next episode of Dear Chiquis. Los quiero mucho. Peace and love. This is a production of iHeartRadio and the My Cultura Podcast Network. Follow us on Instagram at My Cultura Podcast and follow me, Chiquis, that's CHIQUIS. For more podcasts from iHeart, visit the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you listen to your favorite podcast, and check us out on YouTube.